Yes, boys, it's your boy Double A, not Skills. Welcome back to the Road for Champions RTG edition. Today, baby, we got a sick episode. Hey, if I read the comments down below, is it cold in your house? Bro, y'all never wear a hat in your house? Like, y'all ever wear, like, shoes in your house? These are the 2022's Yeezys. These are fresh out. Anyway, y'all don't wear, like, shoes and, like, you know, like, hats in y'all don't do that? Just me? Anyways, my boys, we got a sick episode for y'all today. I can explain the situation at hand. I know what you're gonna say. Oh, Skills already sold Promise. Wasn't the last episode you buying Promise? What are you rage selling him already? What happened? Must have had a bad weekend league, bud. Listen, fellas, I could blame it on heavy servers after the patch. I could blame it on, like, you know, but you know, I don't know, like, you know, I don't know. I could blame it on a lot of things, but I'm gonna take this one on the chin and say, hey, at least I'm gonna make 1 million coins though. You're probably like, wait, how are you gonna make 1 million coins? I got 500K right now, 538. I already rage sold Promise, right? I'm gonna rage sell Overmars, which right now he's about going for like 300 on the market. So that's gonna get me real close to 1 milli. And then I'm gonna sell Rash for that thing. And that's gonna put me at 1 million coins. Or I'm gonna sell RTTF Dennis. That will put me at 1 million coins. And why is 1 million coins important? Because we got a Black Friday coming up. Shout out to everybody new in the FIFA community that doesn't know what I'm talking about. Black Friday is a thing that comes after Thanksgiving in America. And what it is pretty much in real life, you know, things go on sale. In EA life, things don't go on sale. They just actually put a dumb amount of packs and lightning rounds on the market, and everybody opens up a stupid amount of packs. And when these stupid amount of packs get opened up, what does that mean? That means that everything in the market's gonna go down in value and everybody's gonna drop, and you can get some real nice deals on Black Friday. So now that I pretty much choked the weekend league, all right, hold on, I didn't really choke it. I was 14-0 before I sold Promise, by the way. I was 14-0, and I got gameplay in 1 second for y'all. I was 14-0, and then I lost 2 games in a row. Listen, the 2 games I lost, first of all, my opponents were fantastic opponents. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the gameplay was heavy, but my opponents were fantastic opponents. Very, very good opponents. And the first game I lost to go 14-1, I was up 2-0, and I lost 3-2. So you guys know I was in my feelings. Next game got destroyed. And, you know, when you're in your feelings, you probably shouldn't play. And that's why Promise is gone. But I do have an excuse. Let's throw gameplay on the screen, and I'm going to explain why I sold Promise. All right, guys, so there's me, you know, right there, Gordito Skills, about to jump into game 1 of the weekend league. Yeah, man. So you're going to be able to see me, but I'm going to be talking over this because I want to go ahead and talk about my emotions. Like, you guys really like when I do the videos like this. So first of all, I want to start off talking about why I sold Promise and why, first of all, you're going to be like, why did you sell Promise? Because what you guys are about to see is him cooking up some barbecue chicken. Okay, he was scoring left, right, and center. I think after 10 games, he had 10 goals. Dude was absolutely a stud. I was playing him at right mid in a 4-4-1-1. Also, I want to address the comments down below. Everyone always talks to me and says, oh, Skills, why are you so loud? Like, surely you're popping something to be able to come and do these videos. There's no way somebody has this much excitement coming to do a video. I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. I don't do drugs. I've never done drugs. Unless a doctor's told me to do it. I've never, ever done drugs. Have I ever drank before? Yes, I've drank before, but I only drink if it's like a special occasion, a group thing. I actually don't do nothing, bro. And the reason I'm telling y'all this is because for me, doing these videos, I get so excited because this is kind of like my therapy, man. First of all, I love what I do. I'm very, very blessed to be a YouTuber, and it's something that I never in my wildest dreams ever thought I would be able to do. But this is like honestly my therapy, dude. When I get here to come make a video for you guys, I literally like I don't know, it just, I feel so good, man. You guys are like my therapist, and I get to speak to you guys, and it just makes me feel really, really happy inside. So that's why I come with so much excitement all the time. Anyway, sorry if I scream too much in the mic. Either way, bros, let me go ahead and explain it to you, man. Why was buying Promise a mistake, and why did I rage sell him? Promise is one of the best players I've ever used in this FIFA. He is unbelievable. I benched Dembele for him because it's the only way my team would have worked to have people on chemistry. Number 1, benching Dembele was the stupidest decision of my life. Number 2, the only reason not having Promise on my starting 11, the only reason it's not a good idea is because Promise was the most amazing super sub I've ever played with in my life. So the fact that he was a starter now, my super subs was Alex, Sonaldo, but I didn't have no like game changer Promise. You can see how happy I am with Promise, right? Like Quincy Promise was cooking for us, bros, and I really enjoyed playing with him. Don't you get it twisted. Like, I'm very, very sad I had to get him off my team. But what I'm trying to explain to you is the simple fact that not having him as a super sub really made me struggle in hard games. So in these first 10 games you're gonna watch right now, you're gonna see me go 10-0 and cook, right? And I went all the way to 14-0, and then I finally lost 2 games in a row. And the thing I want you to understand is that in those 2 games, especially the game that I was up, the first game, I was 14-0, and then I lost the game to go 14-1, right? In that game, bros, it's my fault, right? I'm up 2-0. I should be holding on to the game. But I end up choking. The dude scores 2 goals. And when he scores 2 goals, I don't have my awesome super sub in Quincy Promise. And more importantly, I didn't have my awesome sub in Sonaldo. You guys are probably gonna laugh at me, but I made Sonaldo a reserve because now I had my boy Talishka going in for Dennis as a super sub. I had Alex going in for Overmars, and then Rashford would go backwards. And then I had one more sub, and I can't even think of the one it was. Oh, Dembele, and the other sub was Dembele. So now that I was subbing on Dembele, I couldn't sub on Son. So the whole thing of putting Quincy Promise out of the team, putting him in the team was an L for that reason, right? Instead of subbing on Son, I had to sub on Dembele because Dembele's that good. And instead of having a sub for and then Son's no longer there, and then Quincy Promise is now a starter, so he's not a super sub. So it made it more difficult. Look, when you're on a road to glory like me, and especially like when we topped 200 last weekend, right? We did the biggest achievement you could do on a road to glory. It's unbelievable, right? But think about the few things here. When you're on a road to glory, everything needs to be perfect, right? Like, you need to get a little bit lucky with your matchmaking. You need servers to be good, and you need to make sure you have the right starting 11 and the right subs. And you might be like, it's not a big deal. Look, when you're running around with Mbappe and Neymar and Messi, it's not that big of a deal. You know why? Because you don't really need to sub those players out. Ronaldo can go a full, 120 if he needs to. Messi can do it. Mbappe could do it. Neymar could do it. Hullet can do it. These players can do that. They can do the 120s, right? But when you got players like Overmars that doesn't have great stam, and Rashford and Quincy Promise and Anthony Martial, and when you have the good players but not really the top tier players, you got to make sure you got the right super subs. You got to make sure you got the right players to come in, and you can see me vibing right now. My first 10 games I was vibing, bros. I'm not gonna lie, man. I had music on, I was vibing out, I was dancing, I was having a good time, bro. I was having fun with FIFA, and I had fun all the way out. And I'll be honest with you guys, after 10 wins, 11 was easy. Game 12, could have lost, won it. Game 13, could have lost, won it. Game 14, could have lost, won it. All those games I was losing and came back by going into a 3-back. And finally, after game 14 of 3 games in a row that I could have lost and I won them, I finally lose in a game that I should have won and I lost it, right? And the only reason I say I should have won is because I was up 2-0. When you're up 2-0 and you lose the game, that's your fault. I don't care how good your opponent was. I don't care who you're playing against. If you lose a game when you're up 2-0, that's your fault, point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? It's your fault 100%. So we lose that game. It is what it is. And I wasn't even, look, right now with you guys, bro, I'm not sad. I'm not sad that we're not going to get top 200, top 100 this week. I'm not sad because for me, guys, the number one thing with this road to glory is not only to get the top 100 because we did that, we achieved it, but it's also to show you guys that you don't have to be this remarkable player, right? Like, yeah, we top 200. Okay, we did that. And that's very hard to do. And I know a lot of you are like, well, Skills, I can't do it. And that's the comment I get the most, right? I'm like, guys, you could do this road to glory. Nah, Skills, I can't do it. I'm not as good as you. But listen, bro, I topped 200 one time. Every other finish has been an elite finish or a gold 1 finish. So I truly believe that if you guys grind the game, you can get to where I'm at, bro. Like the top 100, maybe that'll be difficult. Maybe it will be because it's very, very hard to get top 100, top 200. But I know y'all will get elite. I know y'all can get that. I know y'all can get the grind 1, a gold 1. I know y'all just got to grind that thing, baby. I know y'all, I believe in y'all because if I could do it, I know y'all can do it, right? And I know a lot of y'all will be like, oh, well, Skills, you have a lot of time on your hands. A lot of us have a lot of time on our hands right now. With what the world is going through right now, I know a lot of people are still doing online schooling and stuff like this, but this might be the time in life where a lot of us have maybe a little bit of too much time on our hands. Not all of us, some of us have too much time on our hands now. You know what I'm saying? Because I know one thing, I wish I could go outside. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I think that all of us can get there, man. And I truly believe in you guys. But I want you guys to remember one thing, bro, that having everything perfect for you is so important, bro. In the 4-4-1-1, I think the reason we topped 200 was everything felt perfect. Man, it did, man. The way Dembele ran that wing felt better than the way Promise did. The way I subbed in Promise and Sonaldo in games I was losing was unbelievable. You know what I mean? The way that the players made the runs, it just felt like everything worked out so perfectly. It felt like it felt like the perfect squad. And then I have the saying, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, bro. But it wasn't broke and I fixed it. But it didn't really fix it, actually broke it. And you'll be like, why did you do that? I create content, man. Like, if you could tell me, hey, Skills, man, would you go back and not buy Promise and to get a top 200 finish? I would say no to you. And you'll be like, but why? because a lot of my viewers out there want to know if Quincy Promise was good before they buy him. And the overall thing is, after 16 games with Quincy Promise, I can tell you Quincy Promise is amazing. And if you're looking for someone like Quincy Promise, you should go out there and get him, because this card is really, really good. Striker Cam, I think, will be better than a winger for him. He's remarkable. But I do got to tell you that, you know, with all that being said, for me, Quincy Promise didn't really work out, because I think there's better players down a wing than him, right? I think you can get so much out of Dembele down the wing. I just think this year, bro, Dembele, Rashford, they're so broken that you should never take them out. Yeah, they're so broken, bros, that, like, you know, comparing Quincy Promise to a Rashford is just, I don't know, man. It's hard to... I mean, comparing him to a Dembele is really, really, really hard, man, in my opinion. So anyways, going back to the whole conversation, yeah, it wasn't broke. Yeah, I would have not turned in my promise to get a top 200, because for me, making content for you guys is the most important thing, bro. It really is, man. Having you guys have a good time, especially with the world we live in right now, like I said, bro, to be able to give you guys, you know, 20 minutes away from everything that's going on outside of our doors, man, it's a blessing, bro. So I just want to be able to keep doing that for you guys. And like I said, bro, we're going to still hopefully get a great finish this weekend. If we could hit any elite, would be amazing. Ronaldo might be getting an inform, by the way. That man scored 2 goals in 4 minutes or 3 minutes. So that man might be getting an inform, which is a huge, 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 huge W. He might be getting one. There's a few. I think Bruno Fernandes might get another one, which is crazy. If Bruno Fernandes gets another one, that's going to put him at 90. But yeah, anyways, man, there's a lot of cool cards coming out. We got Black Friday coming out, and I want to speak about Black Friday for a little bit, man. So Black Friday, right? Again, for the guys that don't know, Black Friday is, you know, in America. What happens is, like, when you go to like Walmart and like Target and stuff like that, they'll put like 60-inch TVs for real cheap. You get crazy deals on Black Friday, bro. It's the day after Thanksgiving for us over here in the States, right? I don't want to say it's like y'all's Boxing Day, because we don't really got Boxing Day in America, and y'all got that overseas, right? Boxing Day's the day after like Christmas, where y'all can take your presents back and stuff like that. We don't really got that. I don't know if that's even the same thing, but either way, yeah, Black Friday, man, you get crazy, awesome deals. Now, EA does stuff a little bit different, right? EA's not going to give us good deals, right? But what EA does, they put these lightning rounds. The first time we see 125K packs, they last for like an hour, but they only last for like 5 minutes because everybody goes crazy. You get 100K packs, 125K packs, you get 50K packs, you get lightning rounds for each hour of that day. Some type of round happens, right? And it'll be like a 125K pack for an hour and a certain amount until they're all gone. You'll get like a 50K pack. So you get where I'm coming from, right? So what this does is it absolutely just puts a stupid amount of cards in the market, right? So now you got like Neymar's dropping from like 900K down to 700K. You got Mbappe's going from like 1 million down to like, you know, like 800K. You can see a lot of cards drop in price during this time. More importantly, I seen something on the Twitters, right, that shows, you know, if you guys do not like spoilers, then close your ears, if that's even possible. But I seen something that the baby and middle icon pack SBC is coming, right? So also throughout Black Friday. So we got the SBC coming of middle and baby icons. We got, again, I want to talk about this gameplay real quick before I go back to that. Look at this, man. You didn't see this from me last weekend. I didn't choke leads like this. Even the game I lost, I was up 2-0 and I lost. So really the game just I think more than anything, I don't even want to blame Quincy Promise. I don't think my brain was in the right spot. I think I was playing too quick this weekend. You know, not releasing the sprint button, slowing down. Those things are very, very key. You can see right here, Sonaldo's actually a super sub. Sonaldo was my super sub up until like game 10, bro, where I don't know, man. I got rid of him, and you know why I actually got rid of him? You're gonna laugh at me, bro, but the games are really, really heavy. All of my first 10 games, all of them were really heavy. So I was like, oh, let me organize my bench or something. Maybe they give me like less heavy games. I don't know, bro. Real stupid. But you know, listen, when you play an EA game, you try anything. You will try anything, bro. So I was like, oh, let me reorganize my bench and my reserves to see if the games won't be so heavy. I legitimately am not lying to you, and that's why Sun became a reserve for me. But anyways, guys, so yeah, back to what I was saying. You're gonna see huge cards go for cheaper prices, right? So the whole thing of like Rage selling Quincy Promise, it wasn't even like, yeah, I was mad. No, actually, I wasn't even mad. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I wasn't mad. Like legit, I was not mad that we're not gonna get top 200, because again, I got to show awesome content with Quincy. But now that, you know, Black Friday's so close, if we sell Quincy, we sell Overmars, who I love, and we sell either Dennis or Rashford, we're up to 1 million coins. And when this Black Friday does hit, that now allows us to, you know, really go out there and do something sick, like bringing in Mbappe or a Ronaldo or a Neymar. Now we got a road to glory with an outstanding player. So either way, back to Black Friday as well. We got the big thing of the icon SBCs, right? And I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, are you gonna do that? I don't know. It depends, right? Because I do have a couple big cards. I think I turned my Griezmann in. I think I did, right? I think I turned my Griezmann in. But I have a couple, like, I think I have a 91 rated O block, right? That's untradeable. I got a couple cards that are untradeable that are high rated. So if I can get an icon off, without giving away any of my actual money or my starting 11 players, then yes, I will do one for the boys, right? I will do one, fellas, for the boys. Look at Quincy Promise cooking up some barbecue chicken. Nah, that was terrible, actually. No barbecue chicken, but he does win it back, which is kind of cool. So yeah, like I was saying, you know, if I can get the icon SBC off for the boys, I will definitely do it, okay? That's what's coming on the weekend league. Not the weekend league, for Black Friday. Black Friday will be this Friday coming up, my boys. This is the promos we have for all my new guys. I know there's a lot of new guys watching, a lot of new girls watching as well. What happens now is we get Black Friday. Black Friday is going to happen this Friday coming up. We usually get foot miss. Now, I don't know if EA is going to run foot miss. Also, I'm drinking coffee right there, by the way. Yeah, so foot miss happens. Foot miss is every day they do a countdown and they release a player SBC that the player will have the number of the day on their jersey. That's usually how it is. It's how they've done it. Like, you know, like on the 7th day, they'll put out like a 7th, somebody who wears a 7. So let's say Cristiano Ronaldo, which they'll never do. But if they did, boom, then his SBC would come out and then there's those cards, right? So that's what happens throughout December. And then January comes and that's the big one when Team of the Year drops. That's usually how it all goes down. Again, you know what I'm saying? Look at Overmars cooking. That's usually what happens. I don't know how EA is going to do it because they did mess everything up and change everything when they went from, you know, what was it? What they used to call what do they call the Halloween promo, guys? They used to call it Most Feared is on Madden. Man, I can't even, Scream. It used to be called the Scream promo. And they kind of went away from Halloween. I mean, they still did a promo. It's called Rule Breaker, but I don't know. They got away from the Scream thing. Either way, man, hopefully Foot Miss is going to be sick if they do it. I feel like they might change the name too. Maybe they're trying to get away from Halloween and from like the whole Christmas thing. You know what I'm saying? They're just trying to make a promo throughout the weekends and not really rotate it around. Is Halloween a holiday? I don't think it's a holiday. I think it's just a day, right? I think it's just a day. I don't think it's a holiday. Either way, anyways, we'll see how that all plays out. Either way, boys, I want to go back to the conversation of this gameplay, man. Overmars still cooking up some barbecue chicken and so is Rashford. But the whole point of this video, man, is look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But again, I'm always going to attempt to buy new players for this series. I know maybe if we kept our team the same, yeah, maybe we compete and go 29-1. But at the end of the day, guys, you know, for me, it's not really about that. For me, it's, like I said, showing content, still getting great finishes, but showing content, bro. Because at the end of the day, we've all noticed that, like, you know, whether you get gold 1 or elite 1 or whatever you get, bro, you have all the same chance of getting something really, really cool. So for me, it's all about just having a really, 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 really good time. One thing I do want to talk about is, I don't know if this is a post-patch thing or something, bro, but, you know, I didn't really care much for VVD, by the way. Like, I would play against VVD and I'd be like, whatever, dude. It's just whatever, dude. It's just VVD, dude. It's all right, dude. But this weekend, VVD, I could not get by this guy. I don't know how, what, when, where, or how, but VVD became this unpassable force for me this weekend league. Especially in, look, the 2 games I lost back to back, I believe both teams had VVD. Your man could not get by VVD. I like want to put VVD beside Klosterman. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really, really what I want to do. And look, guys, I told you that watching this gameplay, you're going to see Promise do things. You're going to be like, man, this don't make no sense. Skills is actually delusional. Why would you sell this Promise? And the fact is this, I didn't want to sell him, bro. I didn't want to sell him. I didn't. But I knew with Black Friday coming, that the prices probably drop. I knew that the price on him probably dropped. I knew that we could possibly pick up a even sicker player. You think I want to sell Overmars? I don't want to sell Overmars. Overmars been probably one of our best players. Overmars has probably been the best player for us. We bought him and the dude helped us get top 200. Like, the dude's been insane. You see Quincy right here just absolutely destroying people. But at the end of the day, like I said, man, I think letting Quincy go, letting Overmars go, letting either Dennis or Rashford go, it's going to be better for the series in the long run, because we'll definitely be able to get some really, really really cool players into the team. So again, bro, obviously you want to compete. I want to keep on competing. I want to keep on getting the big finishes. But more than anything, I want to make sure I give you guys the most awesome content, the most best road to glory you guys can possibly see. You know what I'm saying? And the biggest thing for me that's always been rotated around this series is skills. I can't do it because I can't get those finishes. So more than any year ever, I'm doing what anyone can really achieve, right? There's been such ups and downs, bro. 1 week we drop a top 100 or a top 200. The next week we stop at gold 1 because the servers are heavy. You know what I'm saying? And I really think that that's what we got to get back to. Not just, I don't want to talk about the FIFA community, bro, because this is my community, right? Like us as the Booyah Nation, as this community is trying to find a way to just have fun with FIFA, bro, because we stress out so much about getting better rewards, bros, for literally nothing. Most of the time I get pictures from people. Look, the day that EA changed the reward system, let's get grinding, bro. Let's get grinding and make sure we get a big finish every single week. You know what I'm saying, my boys? But like right now, most of the time when you guys send me pictures on Twitter, bro, people are hitting like the best ones. I saw someone get this week, what was it, man? I saw someone get a Mane and a Kante. And I don't know which finish this is, but it's the one where you only get 2 red player picks. Like when you open, there's 2 of them there. Like you only get 2. I want to say that's gold 1. I think gold 1 gives 2 red player picks. Both of his red player picks, one was Mane, one was Kante. That was it. Like that's what he got from 2 red player picks. What I'm trying to get at is, bro, it's simply luck. So for me, the making sure that we have fun and putting out and playing with cool players, and that's more important than just getting big finishes every single time. I think, like, especially for you guys, I've noticed in the comments down below, and I just noticed the viewers, that you guys like, yo, the top 100 stuff is really cool, and you guys, you know, but it's more about like, yo, let's have some fun with this content and show us how to get good teams and big teams without having, you know what I mean? And I've noticed that with you guys, bro, that because we've done the whole top 100 stuff, the top 200, we've done that. Like, we've proven it's possible. So now more than anything, it's about like, yo, how do you build an account with, yeah, getting good finishes a lot, but also just playing weekend league as casual as possible. If sometimes you want to stop at a low rating, then you stop. If sometimes you're feeling yourself and you're feeling real good, you keep going, you do that. Whatever you got to do, but how do you build an account? And I think we've showed that. We're going to be able to do icon SBCs. We're going to be able to do, we're playing with icons right now already. We're going to be able to pick up a Neymar or an Mbappe or a Ronaldo. Like, that's the point of a road to glory, bro. A point of a road to glory is to show people that you ain't got to waste money to get there. I know recently road to glories have gotten to like, hey man, where do you finish? But realistically, that's an irrelevant conversation, you know? The biggest thing for me with the road to glory, and the only reason I want the top 200, and this was very important to me, is to show you that you can beat EA Sports, right? What do I mean by that? I mean, you don't have to give them your credit card to get top 200. You could do that with a road to glory. And that's what we did. That's what we proved. That's what we showed. That was the most important thing for me. And we were able to accomplish that. And now that we've accomplished that, I want to show, yo, you can have fun, bro. You can play with different players. You can enjoy it and still have good weekend leagues and still finish well. And that for me is making a series that we can vibe together. That's the most important thing for me. So this weekend league, bro, obviously we get to 14-0 and then we choke it. And you're probably like, what skills you saying that because you choke? Nah, I'm really not, bro. I'm really not, because you guys saw, I know you guys watched my top 200 video and you guys saw my rewards and you guys saw how disappointing that was. And to go through that again and to go, guys, it's stressful to get 29-1 or 22-1, 28-1. It's stressful, bro. And to go through that again, which we are going to go through it again, because obviously I want another top 200 finish and I want to keep competing. But I'm just saying, to go through that and get those type of rewards, for me, it's more important to find a way to have a lot of fun with the series and enjoy the series and play with different players and be able to sell our teams and buy. Look, I'm ready to blow it all up. With Black Friday coming, I'm ready to sell them all, bro. Rashford, Kante, sell it all. I probably won't get rid of Kante or Klosterman or Rashford, but everybody else, I'm ready to sell them all. And then when Black Friday comes, have all the coins in the bank and go out there and just, you know, get the vibes and get the stuff that we need to get to make this team even better and go from there. And that's kind of where I'm at. Before, old skills wouldn't say that because it was too important to get top 100 every single time. But now I'm like, yo, let's vibe, man. So right here, you saw us get to 10-0. Again, I already told you guys, oh, that's 8-0, excuse me. I am telling you guys now, we did get to 14-0. I'm going to end it there with 8-0 because this video is already way too dang long. I love you guys so much. Big old thumbs up. 14-2 at the moment. Hopefully your boy can pull out an elite finish. I love you guys. Good luck with your weekend league, man. Hope you get your best finish ever.